For me, I think travel photography, because traveling is such a good avenue to broaden our perspective into everything in life. It opens up so many different ways to see the world in a different light. And I think being able to see things in a different light is so important in being able to become a lot more empathetic, a lot more kind, and I guess overall just a better person. Can you guys go there in the center? Very nice. Perfect. All right, smile. If I really had to pick one beautiful place, and perhaps the most beautiful place that I've ever been to, it would probably have to be the Himalayas in general. And this trip brought us to Meru. The glaciers of Meru and Shivling, the neighboring mountain, actually form the very source of the river Ganges. And the river Ganges provides fresh water to over 1 billion people in India. So I think both culturally and visually, the Indian Himalayas, particularly in Meru and in Mount Shivling, were very, very beautiful. And I think those are memories that will stick with me for a lifetime. I can send it to you guys later if you want. One of the highest peaks in New Zealand, it's called Mount Sefton. And I think the reason why it's the most memorable photo was because when I was there in New Zealand, hiking and climbing in the mountains there, it was a very emotional trip for me. So I made this trip just a month after my brother passed away. And I really made this trip to sort of find him in the mountains around me, and also to find myself, to sort of make sense of what just happened. And I was crossing this hanging bridge in Mount Cook National Park, and I saw this huge ice giant. And like right when I looked at this ice giant, I was just really overcome with emotion. Moments are fleeting, and we're so lucky in this generation to have cameras where we can take in moments and share them. Probably in the next generation, maybe some of our photographs might survive, and people will look back at them and say, oh, this is the world back then. And eventually, when I used to come home from all of these trips, my mom would always ask me for photos. But back then, I never had a camera, not even a cell phone with a decent camera. So I would always come home with no photos and only stories to tell. I felt like photography was such a good way of adding a lot of depth into a lot of the experiences I was going through. So like in the mountains, having a photography allowed me to see things I would otherwise not see. And even up to today, these beautiful places continue to inspire me so that I can share these places with my family, with my friends, and you guys. So yeah, I'm super grateful to have a camera where I can share a moment. It's obvious that my XT20 has had its moments. I've taken this camera up to 5,000 meter peak. I've taken this camera to remote islands, top of the Philippines, and it survived. I think it's always good to start small, but always go in with all of your intentions. So go full on into whatever thing you want to go into. If you want to explore the mountains, be fully committed. People always get caught up with, the glory of the summit, the glory of the achievement of reaching the top of the mountain. But for me, it's about enjoying the journey and let the journey push you on to the summit. Shivling, Meru, Bhagirathi, Enzo, Javy. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. My name is Javy Cang. I'm an outdoor photographer and I shoot with the XT20s.